Macbeth is a classical tragedy in which the title character's own unchecked ambition and lust for power make him his own antagonist. But is he really the only one to blame? His wife persuades him by very strong means to kill Duncan, even after he'd given it a lot of thought and decided not to. Not to mention the witches who placed the idea in his head in the first place. Scottish society also has to take some responsibility because you weren't a real man in those days if you weren't taking all the power that you could. Think of all the respect he was getting at the start for butchering his enemies. Some critics say he isn't even to blame at all, but that fate is throwing him around like a puppet. See how he talks when his wife dies. He really looked up to her and cared what she thought. He did it all because he wanted her approval. So if he has no choice how life turns out, then he thinks it's pointless. So with fate, society, and Macbeth's own ambition overwhelming him with more than he can handle, Shakespeare uses the motif of clothes that don't fit right to show that he's out of his depth. Through this, Shakespeare is cementing the idea that Macbeth didn't suit being king and never should have taken the throne in the first place.